Igor Dimitrov moving on after a win over Fernando Verdasco, and more live tennis coming your way from Barcelona next on
Introducing Nutrisystem's spring sale. Save 50%. Yes, 50%.
It's your favorite foods made healthier, perfectly balanced to put your body in fat-burning mode. Lose up to 13 pounds and 7 inches overall in your first month.
I'm Marie and I lost 50 pounds with Nutrisystem.
I lost 60 pounds with Nutrisystem.
I lost 41 pounds on Nutrisystem.
Count, measure, meetings, not with Nutrisystem.
Order your 28-day plan right now. You'll get specially designed meals.
The food comes right to your door and it tastes great. You get the right foods in the right portions, so you learn how to keep the weight off.
Plus 1 week of all new Fresh Start shakes with probiotics to shrink your belly free.
And there's even a money-back guarantee.
For a limited time, save 50% off every program.
It's the biggest sale of the season. Call or go online right now.
Go online or call 888-643-53 right now to save 50% plus get probiotic shakes free.
I can't believe it. I've been playing 4-on-4 with a barbershop quartet.
Pass the ball, pass the rock. We're open, just pass the ball.
Nah, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on my car insurance with Geico. Yeah.
Shoot the J.
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
At Panera, our salads are uniquely crafted with peak season berries, creamy avocado, and a dressing fit for a goddess. Come taste what a salad should be. And with Panera Catering, there's more to go around. Panera, food as it should be.
Back on Tennis Channel, this is Center Court, and this is Pista Rafa Nadal as the final match of the evening is getting ready to get underway. That is Cristian Garin, 22-year-old from Chile, as he gets set to take on Denis Shapovalov, the 20-year-old from Canada. And again, this is the last match of the night here in Barcelona. Let's give you an update on what's already gone down today and what big news for Rafa Nadal playing on the court with his namesake, because Rafa lost a set.
Well, the good news is Rafa won the match. Got off to a bumpy start, and right here, 8-7 in the tiebreak, Leo Meyer fires the off forehand to steal the first set. And surprising absolutely no one on the planet, Rafa Nadal just turns the key and ramps up level of offensive play, comes back with big energy in the sets. In the second set, started controlling the tempo of the rallies a little better. Gets the second set under his belt, and in the third set it was more Rafa. Good competitive start from both guys, but this brick backhand right there, that volley is a huge miss from Leo Meyer. That opens the door for the initial Nadal break of serve at 2-all. And watch this on the dead run, no problem, break of serve, momentum in the Nadal corner, and when Rafa Nadal gets momentum, folks, we generally know what happens after that. He turned up the gears in that third set, and the last 5 minutes was vintage Rafael Nadal. Power ground strokes and the winner two-hander. So a tough match, but a great last set from Rafa Nadal.
So Nadal to play the winner of this match. Lucas Pouille and David Ferrer playing in his last tournament in Barcelona.
And Luca Pouille has struggled since a great start down in Australia this year, has yet to get momentum. And Ferrer played a very passionate match as always. Smart tennis, great defensive skills, a running forehand pass on that sideline, creating angles. Ferrer got off to the good first set lead. And right here on break point, the mishit forehand pass drops on the baseline. That gives Ferrer the lead in the second, and Ferrer was vintage Ferrer. Did what he's supposed to do. very few unforced errors. If an opportunity is there, he takes it, and that's what we've seen throughout his career. No different today. 6-3, 5-1 match point, and that ball is out, and the match is over. So we get the Nadal-Ferrer matchup coming up.
These two have met 4 times in the Barcelona final. All of them won by Rafa Nadal. And this time they're going to meet in round number 3. Here's a look at the top half of the draw. And Dominic Thiem and Jaume Munar, the young Spaniard. That could be an interesting matchup.
That's going to be a fun one. Jaume Munar got past Francis Tiafoe yesterday, and we're going to be seeing a lot of him in the future. Thiem trying to get some consistency back after the big Masters 1000 win in Indian Wells. So Thiem on his favorite surface, and we saw Benoit Paire with a terrific third set turnaround win over Carreño Busta. Plays Pella, who got past Hachinov, who continues to struggle a little bit.
And nobody's won more matches on clay in 2019 than Guido Pella. Here's a look at the bottom half of the draw, and just one more slot to fill in the third round, and that's for the match that we've got coming up. But Auger-Aliassime and Nishikori, that's a popcorn match.
It's going to be a lot of fun to see how the Canadian teenager fares against Kei Nishikori, who plays so well in Barcelona. A couple of titles here, a good measuring stick for Auger-Aliassime to see how good he is. But we've got another big one coming up.
Yes, we do. One more match yet to play. It's nighttime in Barcelona, and Cristian Garin and Denis Shapovalov are taking the stage next on Tennis Channel.
Technology should be simple. Simple to connect with, easy to talk to.
Hey, BMW, where can I park?
And a joy to drive. Don't be driven by technology, drive it. The all-new BMW 3 Series. Hurry in for exceptional offers on the 2019 all-new BMW 3 Series.
Personal training just got a lot more personal.
Good morning from Bora Bora.
Introducing the all-new X Series from Nordic Track. Smart personal training in your home.
You ready to get started on today's workout? Let's go.
All you have to do is press start.
So glad you could join me this morning. Let's go.
You want results? You need a trainer.
Run with me. We can't quit now.
A trainer that moves you.
Let's go, let's go.
Your trainer controls the speed.
We'll take it up to 60%.
Incline.
As the incline gets higher, lift those knees a little bit higher.
Decline.
Back now. We're doing a little decline.
And duration of your workout.
I'm taking up the intensity now. We just have 60 seconds.
Live interactive training is training you can feel.
Feel that burn in your glutes?
This is what results in your home on your terms looks like. When you act now, you can take advantage of our special 36-month financing for qualified buyers.
Nice work.
Go to 321exit.com or call 800-943-2155. That's 800-943-2155.
We are back on center court. This is Tennis Channel in Stuttgart. Petra Kvitova just underway against Greet Minin of Belgium, and that match will be seen in its entirety on Tennis Channel Plus. We'll give you updates as we move along. We're getting ready for the start of play here on Tennis Channel in Barcelona. That young man, Denis Shapovalov, will serve to Cristian Garin of Chile to start.
We are going to see this match, I believe, quite often in the future. Denis Shapovalov, 20 years of age, ranked 20 in the world, and Christian Garin is only 22 years of age. Garin coming off his first victory down in Houston just a little over a week ago.
$15. 15 love.
This kid is such a great shot maker and has so many weapons, can hurt you so many different ways. The jumping one-hander, not going to see that too often.
A little early to be pulling that out, isn't it?
I'll tell you what, second point of the match, good to be 20 years old.
Are you surprised he hasn't won a title yet on tour?
Not really. I mean, so much of that's being at the right place at the right time, and being ranked 20 in the world at 20 years of age, I think he's doing just fine. And he's going to create plenty of opportunities.
He's been to the semis of 3 Masters 1000s events. Did it all as a teenager.
That's amazing.
That's pretty impressive. 3 other guys have gotten 3. Rafa, 8 times as a teenager to the semis.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Sometimes I think that when you start throwing Rafa or even Rogers stats into things, it wrecks the curve.
Yeah, it's not
fair.
Not real life.
Quick hold for Shapovalov to start this match. Let's take a close look at Shapo's sneakers. Those are a custom look to them. He wore like Toronto Raptors looking.
Oh, did he?
You know, sneakers earlier in the year. Raptors still very much alive. Huge Raptors fan, big Toronto Maple Leafs fan, so he's a little conflicted today. Maple Leafs lost in Game 7 to the Bruins. Raptors moving on to the second round of the playoffs. These look to be more like in Leafs colors, but there's a number 15 on the back of one of the heels of his shoes. So I'm just trying to, I'm going to crowdsource a little.
Okay.
And see.
Folks at home, let us know about the 15.
Yeah. It's such an inside baseball tennis.
0-15. Low 15. Inside ones. 15.
One of the things I notice so clearly for Christian Garin is his ability to cut the court off as well. He's not a prototypical clay courter where he just stays in lateral baseline points. You hit the ball short, he'll come in diagonally, take the ball early, and finish at the net. And I love that aspect of his game because it's going to give him more ways to create problems for his opponents.
$31. 30.
Irene, at this stage of his career,
40.
I would call a clay court specialist. All of his wins, 13 wins this year, they're all on clay.
Yeah, I mean, he started off really well down in South America. He got to the finals down in Sao Paulo before losing to Guido Pella. And, just feels more comfortable on the dirt. But I love how he plays on it. He doesn't get lulled into a false sense of just lateral tennis. He'll cut balls off. He'll move the forward when the short ball presents itself. I saw him do that all week in Houston. Any neutral rallies, if the ball's short, he doesn't wait. He cuts it off. And I think, clay's his best surface, and hence all those wins this year. But he's going to be just fine on hard courts.
Well, not only do I agree with you that I think he'll be fine, but he wants to do better. He wants to learn, he said, how to really play on hard courts and other surfaces. And he's up to number 48 in the world, which, of course, is one off his career high. It was 47 a week ago. But that kind of ranking is going to get him into the hard court events this summer. These results right now on clay are going to, give him entry.
Yeah, he's going to be in everything at 48 in the world.
Kind of fun to watch a player like in mid-bloom.
Well, it's been an amazing time for him. I mean, the start of 2018, he was 312 in the world. And at the end of the year, the last 3 challengers of the year, he had 3 wins in succession, and he went from 150 to finish the year at 84. And since the year started, he's gone from 84 to 48. So I would say his trajectory's going the right place.
It's strong.
Once. 31.
Oh, that is fantastic and so entertaining.
40-30.
And these are the shot-making skills that you just really can't teach. I mean, again, now we're in game 3, and we've had 2 Peter Pan one-handed backhand slap shot winners and a little guitar playing.
I didn't even notice that. Shapovalov feeling his oats early in this match. We're on serve. First set action from Barcelona continues.
When heartburn hits, fight back fast with Tums Smoothies. It neutralizes stomach acid at the source. Smoothies. Also available, Tums Sugar Free.
This is Fracture. Just upload an image, place your order, and it'll show up at your door, beautifully printed directly on glass. And this isn't just another frame, not just another canvas. This is new. This is a Fracture. Visit FractureMe.com and print one today.
great offers, visit your local Jaguar retailer today.
Espera un momento, Cristian.
And you're watching Center Court on Tennis Channel in Stuttgart. Petra Kvitova is on serve against Greeton Minin. You can watch that match on Tennis Channel Plus. And here in Barcelona, under the lights, last match of the night. And Garin serving at 1-2. First set to Denis Shapovalov.
15-0.
Just missed the line.
15 love.
Finding angles.
And that's the wing that kind of 16 months ago, Shapovalov really struggled to get the timing on his backhand and to be consistent. And now we're seeing him create an unbelievable amount of racket head speed and confidence because of that racket head speed. Gets a lot of topspin, which brings him some safety. And there it is right there. Heavy one-hander up high to the Garin backhand. And just beating Garin with pace of shot there. And first couple looks at break points right here. And that's what I mean right there, Russ. That ball is crushed by Shapovalov, but Garin doesn't give up any space. He takes that ball early and just goes to the open court. That's not a typical clay court play.
Took a short backswing and pretty much redirected that ball.
Absolutely. Used the pace coming at him and hit to the open court.
He was deuce.
So a couple of break points saved. And he missed the overhead, but to your point again, Garin looked pretty comfortable on the volley end of that point.
I don't mind that kind of a mistake because the play is the right play, and he's just going to get better and better at it. Boy, that is a lot of power and great closing movement from Shapovalov there. Seals the break.
Shapovalov 3 games to 1.
Shapovalov takes the big cuts at those baseline shots. You would think that you could rush him back there, but does such a good job controlling the tempo of the rally that he very rarely is in reactive mode. And when he's not in reactive mode, he has plenty of time to generate those big swings.
In the set. 15 love.
Second serve was very short.
Yeah, and a nice aggressive cut at it from Christian Garin. You get a short ball, make sure you punish it. Otherwise, you're not going to get a lot of looks from Shapovalov. Loves to take the offense.
Trenta 15. 30-50.
A fantastic get from Garin. The scoop forehand stayed real low.
30.
And didn't really give Shapovalov a chance to do anything offensive off it. He went for the drop shot, but put it in the net.
Boy, that is a tremendous two-hander from Garin. Take that ball early, strong to the forehand to force the error, and now a break chance to get back on serve. Great body serve from Shapovalov.
Avantage Garin.
And a terrific return to serve pass combo, and we are back on serve, 3 games to 2.
Dollar Shave Club. Dollar and Deodorant Now 2 Club. Dollar and of course Shampoo Club. Dollar Even Toothpaste Club. Dollar Bath Jerky Club? Probably not. Dollar way more than just Shave Club.
Buon appetito!
Taxi's here.
Shop Tennis Express for the largest selection of tennis gear. Stand out with the new limited edition Wilson Bold rackets or upgrade to the Wilson Clash Racket Revolution. Free stringing, free 2-day air shipping, tax-free on most orders. Only at tennisexpress.com.
Back on Tennis Channel, we have coverage for you from Barcelona and also Stuttgart on Tennis Channel Plus, where Petra Kvitova has a commanding 4-1 lead in the first set over Greet Minin of Belgium. And over in Barcelona, Denis Shapovalov was up a break, but Christian Garin working his way back into this thing, back on serve, serving at 2-3 in the first. Garin is the much more compact, simple-looking game. But he's going toe-to-toe with Shapovalov here in the first.
And now we're seeing just a couple more errors coming off the Shapovalov racket. And that's one of the things that I think he'll just have to learn to manage a little bit better. Has so much awesome power and talent. Just work on the middle gear. Top gear is pretty amazing, but as much power as he has, it's the middle gear and the neutral rally balls that just has to get a little more buttoned up on. Like, that's a perfect example of that right there. That's the wrong shot in that moment, and definitely the wrong pace. That ball's got to be back cross court to a big target, or if you go down the line, just a little bit more air, less speed and more spin.
So 3-all in the first, and the road to Roland Garros continues next week with live ATP Masters 1000 action from Madrid. Catch the top stars, including Roger Federer, playing in his first clay court event since 2016. Center court coverage kicks off with WTA matches on Saturday, May 4th at 5 a.m. Eastern. No skipping stops on the road to Roland Garros, though. No. We're still in Barcelona.
In the second. 15 love.
Quick check-in at Stuttgart, because Petra Kvitova is 2 points from the first set. As she serves at 30 love at 5-1 to Greet Minin. Now 3 set points for Kvitova. Meanwhile, in Barcelona, Denis Shapovalov is a point away from a 4-3 lead in the first. Simultaneously, Minin saves a set point. Garin saves a game point.
40-30. 40-30.
Kommen Sie in 30. 40-30.
So Shapovalov holds at 40-30 to go up 4-3 in Barcelona. Let's see if Kvitova can hold at 40-30 to take the first set in Stuttgart. It's all happening, Paul.
And that's why we have TC Plus.
That's right. Oh, so Minin saves 3 set points. And we arrive at deuce.
When Kvitova gets on this kind of a roll, you're going to do anything you can to break the momentum. And even at 5-1, Minin just wants to keep making her work. Get her out of her pure ball striking mode. That's why this 40-love comeback is huge. Granted, still set point, but message received by that woman.
A little serve and volley to close out the first set from Petra Kvitova. Let's get you back to Barcelona as Kvitova takes a 1-set lead. Christian Garin serving on serve at 3-4 in the first to Denis Shapovalov.
Garin's made a nice little adjustment to deal with the Shapovalov power. He's been trying to get the ball a little bit earlier in the court and use the pace against him. There's another good serve +1 play because of the court positioning.
15.
Give Shapovalov space and a little bit of time, and you are going to be on your horse just trying to track balls down.
Trenta 15. 30-15.
Boy, again, just over-hitting that ball. Nice job, the previous shot from Shapovalov to defend and change the pace high and deep. But that ball, no need for that to be such a high-risk play. That's what great power does. Gets your opponent on his heels and then opens up the door for the drop shot. Really smart play there from Shapovalov. Again, absorbing power, absorbing pace, taking it early, coming forward for the finish, and a terrific hold to serve there, all squared. And there's a look at Andre Sneeder, the coach of Garin. Shares those responsibilities with Paul Capdeville, Capdeville was in Houston with Garin for that first title there.
He
almost forget that Shapovalov was up a break in this set. Not for long.
And that was a quick turnaround.
Yeah. They say styles make fights. I like the style contrast.
It is. It's swashbuckling and shot making from Shapovalov, and Garin's going to be a little bit more up court positioning, and he's going to have to think his way through this because of the power of Shapovalov. And I think he's capable of it with some of the subtle court positioning adjustments he's made already.
Early indications is that he can handle what Shapovalov is throwing at him.
Yeah. Shapovalov backs him up. That's trouble for Garin.
Renta 30-15.
Boy, that is just awesome ball striking. Serve +1.
40-15.
This isn't that easy of a play. That ball gets on Shapovalov pretty quickly and has to change the direction.
So Shapovalov holds for 5-4. Christian Garin will serve to stay in the first set when we get back to Barcelona on Tennis Channel.
Head to tenniswarehouse.com for our ASICS brandography. We take you to Kobe, Japan and ASICS World Headquarters to go behind the scenes and learn all about ASICS' dedication to excellence. If you've loved ASICS shoes for years, now you'll get an inside look at what makes them great.
It's free. Call 1-800-416-0529. That's 1-800-416-0529 now.
Yeah, well done from Christian Garin. First point of the 10th game of this match. Pretty high quality stuff so far.
It has been. I mean, look, a lot of power, a lot of shot making, and just a couple little adjustments. Garin, initially the first couple of games, really backed up a little bit, tried to absorb the pace, and that didn't work for him. Now he's trying to get on offense with court positioning, looking for serve +1 and maybe some second serve looks from Shapovalov where he can get the first strike in.
You know, I was looking at Shapovalov earlier and thinking, like, he's starting to fill out a little bit.
Yeah.
And Garin looks like he doesn't waste a day in the gym either. This guy is
strong kid, 6'1", almost 190.
I mean, look at the vascularity of the forearm there.
Yeah, either that or he's really strong too.
Probably both.
No, he's a strong kid. Both of these guys are. Shapovalov a little more wiry, but he definitely is building up a lot of strength.
And also we have to remember that we first saw Shapovalov when he was like a wisp of a kid with a live arm and a ball cap that looked like it was on too tight. Now he's grown into be a young man now. There's always sort of like a recency bias with just about anything, but you've had a good view of this stuff throughout the years. There seem to be a lot. There's a huge generation, it seems, of guys between the age of 18 and like 22, 23 right now that are all trying to break through.
Yeah, I mean, we've really seen it in the last 2 years, and one of the issues is the all-time greats are still sticking around.
They're not giving up
ground. So they're
ground.
not giving up any ground at all.
Trenta 15. 30-15. Let primer servei.
Boy, that's a big miss. 30-15, 5-all. Garin gets back in the rally and misses that one.
Kvitova on serve in the second set over in Stuttgart. She took the first. You can watch that match on Tennis Channel Live. Excuse me, Tennis Channel Plus. Tennis Channel Live is coming on after this match. Starting to get ahead of myself.
There we are. Yeah, yes. I mean, Steve Weissman and Mark Knowles preparing.
And Paul Annacone, let's not forget.
That's right.
We do want ratings. So.
Back to deuce.
Deuce. Avantaggia Garin.
Suddenly a first real pressure point of the match right now. Break point for Garin at 5-all in the first. And Shapovalov had it lined up, but fired long, and Christian Garin will serve for the first set when we come back.
6 games to 5.
Introducing Eargo, a breakthrough in hearing aid technology. They're small, comfortable, rechargeable, and everything you never expected a hearing aid to be. Eargos feature our patented Flexies, which suspend them inside the ear canal, making them virtually invisible. So unless you know someone who has X-ray vision, no one will know you're wearing them. And they're so comfortable, you might forget you're wearing them. But don't worry, they won't take offense. Eargos fit into your everyday life seamlessly, which means you won't miss a moment. And Eargos are rechargeable, so you can forget about replacing expensive batteries, because there's nothing more frustrating than those tiny hearing aid batteries, except for unwanted background noise. But don't worry, our advanced noise reduction technology takes care of that. Simply put, Eargos are the best hearing aids on the planet. Call or go online now and get Eargo. Attractive financing options are available. Eargo, hear life to the fullest.
What a stacked lineup we got coming your way, starting at 2 a.m. Pacific, 5 a.m. Eastern from Barcelona. Pick a match, any match. They're all good ones, or so it would seem.
I'll tell you what, it is a tremendous lineup. I cannot wait to see how the teenager does against Kei Nishikori, who plays so well in Barcelona. Nishikori with a couple titles, and we got it all day.
We're following the action in Stuttgart on Tennis Channel Plus, 2-all in the second, after Petra Kvitova took the first. And back here in Barcelona, Christian Garin of Chile has just broken Denis Shapovalov and is 3 points from taking the first set.
Look at that blue number 19, folks. That's the difference right now. Shapovalov, 19 unforced errors in the 13 games we've played.
And one of those unforced errors came on break point down at 5-all, where he had the down the line forehand opened up.
Perfect.
And, yeah,
just overhit it.
Let primer servei. Trenta 15. 30-15. Quaranta 15. 40-15.
And now 2 set points for the Chilean.
Joke,
He finishes it off in style. Christian Garin takes the first set over Denis Shapovalov, 7-5. Second set live from Barcelona when we get back.
I found a place in my heart. I found a light in the dark. I found
Range Rover Evoque.
Bombas presents No Show No Nos, the No Show sock, known the world over for sliding right off your heel, straight down your arch, and ending up between your toes. The perpetrator of such atrocities as the deep dive, the ground pound, the shimmy shimmy, the quick pick, or even the full reset. That is, until Bombas. We've engineered the most comfortable, technically advanced no-shows with the promise of all-day stay. So visit bombas.com to grab a pair and get 20% off your purchase.
What are your goals for this life?
This life?
To group together.
Yeah, duh.
This is Fracture. Just upload an image, place your order, and it'll show up at your door, beautifully printed directly on glass. And this isn't just another frame, not just another canvas. This is new. This is a Fracture. Visit FractureMe.com and print one today.
The action on Tennis Channel's Road to Roland Garros continues in 4 great cities all this week, as top pros are clashing on clay courts from Europe to Asia, including an all-star ATP lineup, battling it out in Spain, as they meet at the Barcelona Open Bank Sabadell, while a strong field of women are squaring off in Stuttgart, Germany, at the Porsche Tennis Grand Prix. Live coverage continues tomorrow at 5 a.m. on Tennis Channel.
Petra Kvitova up a set and a break in the second, serving at 3-2 in Stuttgart. That match is on Tennis Channel Plus in Barcelona. Christian Garin just took the first set over Denis Shapovalov.
Would you say he stole it or not?
No.
No.
I don't think he stole it.
Yeah. I think he was totally outplayed the first half of the set, and then he outplayed Shapo the second half. There's some of those shot-making skills. And the reason I say that, Russ, is the first 4 or 5 games, Shapovalov's power, I think, just neutralized Garin. And then I was impressed with Garin's ability to start taking the ball earlier, start taking the time away. Did a nice job pressuring Shapovalov's serve. Won almost 60% of Shapovalov's second serve points.
Which is precisely why I don't think I would say he stole it. I think he earned it.
Yeah. That was a definite. It was 2 different halves of sets, though.
Yes. For sure.
Quaranta 15. 14-15. Shapovalov.
So Shapovalov holds to open up set number 2. Garin took the first, and this was the coming out party for Christian Garin in Houston. This is the final.
This was a great match. I got to call it, and Casper Ruud did a nice job winning the second set. These guys had some tremendous points. We're going to see both of them, but third set was about that man, Christian Garin, and a nice first title for him.
Casper Ruud is another one of those players who's starting to break through now on the big tour.
Yeah.
Did you play against Casper's dad?
A little older than him.
Mm-hmm.
See how I hedge my bets there? I don't tell anyone how much older I am. I'm starting to learn these tricks.
30.
Now, if you ask me if I played against his grandfather...
No, see, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
All right, thanks.
You'll get your share of those in a Shapovalov
Yeah, because
match.
he takes such big cuts, right? So you're going to get some miss hits and some big misses just because of the length of the stroke and how much racket head speed he generates. And that's what I was talking about, just in terms of trying to tighten that up a little bit. There's a margin he can create where he can generate so much racket head speed. There's going to be a ton of topspin. So just take a few miles per hour off, go to some bigger targets, and hit one or two more balls, and weight of shot will create a lot of discomfort your opponent, and you'll get some more errors too.
15 low.
Boy, that is great shot making from Shapovalov, staying in that pattern cross court, lefty forehand to righty two-hander, and then creating that little angle at the end. That ball right there, look at the drag, short and off the court.
And it's also not that risky of a shot because it's cross court over the low part of the net.
Bigger target.
Nice job by Garin there.
30-15.
Redirecting the power from Shapovalov, who once again went to the leaping one-handed flying backhand.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, we've seen 3 of those this match. We've seen 3 flying one-handers. Another net rushing point there from Garin, gets the error. Oh.
A little bit of a danger zone now for Shapovalov. Down a set and down break point.
Love to see Shapovalov do the lefty strategic play here. The carver out wide, and then if it comes back, go to the open court.
Well, that was the
That
idea.
was the play. Ooh, boy, that's a big miss.
Kind of a rare rally ball miss.
It
from
was.
Garin.
We haven't seen many of those, and Garin did a nice job getting into that rally, but missed the neutral two-hander.
Avantage Shapovalov. was juice.
Oh, beautiful feel. Really nice job there from Shapovalov, ready for that one extra ball, and sees how deep Garin is in the court. Nice little feel volley, quiet upper body. Look at the still racket head.
Bled, primer servei.
And back to deuce we go in a game that's now approaching the 6-minute mark, longest game of the match.
Boy, that is a brutal shot. Shapovalov falling backwards on the chest-high forehand, just crushes it.
Oh, how about that for a crushed return?
It was juice.
Garin doing such a nice job on the return of serve, just really pushing Shapovalov, getting so many in play. Shapovalov does not have any aces the second set, only 2 the first set. Oh! Boy, a slip from Garin in the middle of the point. Nice play from Shapovalov to go behind him. And that ball gets over Shapovalov's head. I don't know if he could get this ball or not if he chooses to let it go. Beautiful backhand behind Garin here to catch him off balance. Yeah, he could have reached that.
Oh, and Shapovalov nets the backhand, and Garin is up a set and a break on the Canadian in Barcelona.
You wouldn't accept an incomplete job from anyone else. Why accept it from your allergy pills? Flonase relieves your worst symptoms, including nasal congestion, which most pills don't. Flonase helps block 6 key inflammatory substances. Most pills only block 1. Flonase.
I'm feeling good.
Make the most of your business card with Vistaprint.
I'm feeling good.
500 standard
It's free. Call 1-800-416-0529. That's 1-800-416-0529 now.
We're back on Tennis Channel. This is center court. Petra Kvitova with 3 break points for an opportunity to serve for the match in Stuttgart. That match is on live in its entirety right now on Tennis Channel Plus. Christian Garin just broke Denis Shapovalov to go up a set and a break in Barcelona. And now he's got points for a 3-1 lead.
40 love.
Kvitova still has one more break point to go up 5-4 in the second, having already taken the first. Meanwhile, Garin holds it love for a 3-1 lead on Shapovalov in Barcelona.
Garin guanya 3 jocs a 1. 3 games to 1.
All right, so you can check out Kvitova and Minin on Tennis Channel Plus. Shapovalov looks like just hold up new balls.
7-9, 16. Yep. Boy,
Garin don't care.
No, I tell you what, he's absorbing the power pretty comfortably and getting the ball back on Shapovalov so well.
You talked about it earlier, Paul. Early in this match, early in the first set, Shapovalov was using his power, the flair. Oh! And it's like we got the full Shapo from the second point of the match, quite literally, when he hit a flying backhand winner. But once Garin sort of
settled in, huh?
He's settled in. Shapovalov hasn't really had an answer for what Garin's thrown at him.
No, and you don't have many answers for shots like this. Look at that angle from there, the two-hander, and Shapovalov in trouble again. Wow.
0-40. Love 14.
Just off the tape and one saved.
15-40.
And Garin is in full control in Barcelona over Denis Shapovalov.
Introducing Nutrisystem Spring Sale. Save 50%. Yes, 50%.
It's your favorite foods made healthier, perfectly balanced to put your body in fat-burning mode. Lose up to 13 pounds and 7 inches overall in your first month.
I'm Marie and I lost 50 pounds with Nutrisystem.
I lost 60 pounds with Nutrisystem.
I lost 41 pounds on Nutrisystem.
Count, measure, meetings, not with Nutrisystem.
Order your 28-day plan right now. You'll get specially designed meals.
The food comes right to your door and it tastes great. You get the right foods in the right portions, so you learn how to keep the weight off.
Plus 1 week of all new Fresh Start shakes with probiotics to shrink your belly free.
And there's even a money-back guarantee.
For a limited time, save 50% program.
It's the biggest sale of the season. Call or go online right now.
Go online or call 888-64.
Christian Garin is up 2 breaks of serve and a set on Denis Shapovalov. The 22-year-old Chilean is now cruising, if you will.
$30, 30 long.
I lost 41 pounds on Nutrisystem.
Count, measure, meetings? Not with Nutrisystem.
Order your 28-day plan right now. You'll get specially designed meals.
The food comes right to your door and it tastes great. You get the right foods in the right portions. So
I lost 41 pounds on Nutrisystem.
Count, measure, meetings? Not with Nutrisystem.
Order your 28-day plan right now. You'll get specially designed meals.
The food comes right to your door and it tastes great. You get the right foods in the right portions, so you learn how to keep the weight off.
Plus 1 week of all new Fresh Start shakes with probiotics to shrink your belly free.
And there's even a money-back guarantee.
For a limited time, save 50% on the program.
It's the biggest sale of the season. Call or go online right now.
Go online or call 888-64.
Christian Garin is up 2 breaks of serve and a set on Denis Shapovalov. The 22-year-old Chilean is now cruising, if you will.
$30, 30 long. $30, 38-15.
And now points for a 5-1 lead. And now points for a 5-1 lead. And now points for a 5-1 lead.
Garin guanya 5 jocs a 1. 5 games to 1.
Just been really impressive. Christian Garin just second set running away with it.
A bit of a sixth break point in Stuttgart to go up 5-4 in the second. Oh, that is just gorgeous. The scoop dropper falls on the line. Vidova exalts, and she'll serve for the match after they change ends in Stuttgart. Again, that match is on Tennis Channel Plus right now. Denis Shapovalov just trying to figure out a way back into this one. Down a set and 5-1.
Quince iguals. 15 all. 15-30. 15-30. Iguals. 31.
And now a match point for Christian Garin.
30-14. He was.
And a match point saved with the Shapovalov ace. And over in Stuttgart, Petra Kvitova has 3 match points.
Avantage Shapovalov.
And Petra Kvitova takes care of Greetminen in straight sets.
6-1, 6-4.
So the world number 3 is moving on in Stuttgart. Kisses for the crowd. And back in Barcelona, Denis Shapovalov hangs on, saves a match point. Christian Garin will serve for the match when we get back on Tennis Channel.
When heartburn hits, fight back fast with Tums Smoothies. It neutralizes stomach acid at the source. Smoothies. Also available, Tums Sugar Free.
Last year, millions of homeowners used HomeAdvisor to get matched with top-rated pros for small projects like fixing a garage door or unclogging a drain. But you can also use HomeAdvisor to find trusted pros for bigger projects like building a deck or remodeling your kitchen. For projects big and small, HomeAdvisor is always free to use. Compare prices, read reviews, and find the best local pros at HomeAdvisor.com or download the free app.
HomeAdvisor.
Best Fiends. Collect Howie and tons of other cute characters. Solve thousands of fun puzzles. Download Best Fiends for free today. That's friends without the R. Best Fiends.
And then there was one match left to be completed. Nighttime in Barcelona. Christian Garin of Chile up a set, serving for the match at 5-2 in the second against Denis Shapovalov. It has been a fairly comprehensive performance from the 22-year-old to this point.
15 love. $30. 30 love. $30-15. 30-15. 40-15.
And now, match points. And what a way to end it. A little bit of luck, but a comprehensive performance from 22-year-old Christian Garin as he takes out 20-year-old Denis Shapovalov here in Barcelona. A warm embrace at the net. The Chilean fans who have stayed up late in Barcelona to watch this go down, certainly excited about that. But Shapo is out. And Garin is moving on. A winner in Houston already in 2019. Christian Garin continues to play really well on the red clay. His 14th victory of the season, all on clay. That's second most clay court wins on tour this year, behind only Guido Pella. And a quick look at the numbers from this match, and the unforced errors might tell the story from Shapovalov, who was much more up and down. And look at the bottom half of the draw in Barcelona, which has opened up. Carvalhos Baena just got in as a lucky loser because Fabio Fognini pulled out, and then Carvalhos Baena wins, so Garin gets Carvalhos Baena next. On the bottom half of the draw, Nicholas Jarry beats Sasha Zverev, so he'll take on Dimitrov in the next round as well. Some great tennis coming your way tomorrow, but that's the end of a magnificent day of tennis here on Tennis Channel. More to come because Tennis Channel Live is coming up right now.
Coming up on this Wednesday edition of Tennis Channel Live, Rafa has a rough return to his home court. How the 11th-time champ bounced back in Barcelona. Plus, what does Naomi Osaka need to do to stay at number one? Where there's a will, there's a Shea Su Wei standing in her way. And the ATP Finals are leaving London. We'll fill you in on the big move for the year-end championship. Stay alert. TC Live starts right now.
And welcome to Tennis Channel Live, presented by Flonase Allergy Relief. Rafa fans relieved after a scare today. Another streak comes to an end. As we welcome you into our studios in Los Angeles, nobody panic. Steve Weissman, Paul Anacone, and Mark Knowles getting set to go. We got a half-hour show for you, a lot to get to, and we start with Christian Garin. I mean, this guy wins Houston. Now he takes out Denis Shapovalov.
Buy that stock. I've been very impressed with him since we've been covering him for a while. Saw him early in the year in South America. Get to the finals down there, Knowlesy. This kid understands lateral tennis, traditional clay court tennis, diagonal tennis. He can cut the court off, come forward, and finish at the net. He's fun to watch.
The one thing you said, that come forward?
Yeah.
Really?
I know you were shocked. I said it come forward.